Today's video is all about the best place to sit and relax on the Disney cruise ship. Welcome back, Disney Cruisers! I'm Ashley, if we haven't met yet. If you are in the stages of planning your Disney cruise, or you love Disney cruising, then this is the place for you. It might benefit you to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you are told every time I post a video. And if you're already a part of our Disney Cruisers family, then give me a like down below so I know that you're here. I'm sure people who have been on Disney cruises before have the places on the ship that they just love to be at. Places where they can just sit and relax, or maybe they're the people who like to go from activity to activity, or those who like to just plop their beautiful bodies in the pool. Well, I'm going to tell you the place where my whole family likes to gather. Yes, my husband and I have some spots we like to be. Yes, the kids like being in the kids club. We can't go in there. But the place that we like to sit as a family, I'm going to tell you all about. So nobody else sit there, okay? I'm telling you, but you can't sit there because that's where I sit. Deal? Excellent. My family, we're not really big on the whole kids soup in the pool, so we don't really sit by the pool. We don't really swim in the pool. We don't sit on the side of the pool. We just don't do the pool part. But what we do like to do is sit and watch Funnel Vision, and we have a perfect spot. Now this video, I'm going to talk about the Dream class ship. So I'm going to tell you the perfect spot on the Dream and the Fantasy. It's kind of the same on the classic ships, but there are a little bit of differences because of structural things. So I'm just talking about the Dream and the Fantasy where we like to sit. My kids love going on the aqueduct, obviously, but the line can be long and they kind of realize that they only have a certain amount of time to play around on the pool deck. They don't normally do it more than 2 times, but they love, love, love the Mickey slide. So this is what we do. We go up and sit in the lounge chairs on deck 10 where the Mickey slide is. Now the Mickey slide you cannot get to on deck 10, you have to be on deck 9 to get to the Mickey slide. The kids actually start the Mickey slide, the stairs are on deck 9, and then they go up to the top of the Mickey slide, and that's about the same level as deck 10. So we get lounge chairs. If we can get 4, we get 4. But the great thing about this spot is that my kids can go on the Mickey hand slide over and over and over again, and I'm right there. I'm not on the same deck as them, but I can see them going up the stairs. I can see them at the top of the slide. I can also get very good video footage of them going down the slide because I'm like above them looking down on the slide. And then if I want to get up, I can and look over the railing and watch them get out of the slide and get back in line. There are stairs that go up to deck 10. They are not right by the Mickey slide. They're on the other end of the pool deck, but it's not really that far. I can even look over the railing and watch them walk from the Mickey hand slide then up the stairs in the corner, and then they just walk down to where we sit. Another reason why this place is so great is because you can see Funnel Vision from this place, and you can hear Funnel Vision from this place. Nobody is really in front of you. It's like a single row of chairs, and I've even been able to figure out how to move my chair just right and angle my back just right to where I can lay down and watch the Mickey hand slide and watch Funnel Vision all at the same time. Another great thing is it's right underneath the aqueduct. Now, if you're somebody who is like very particular about your tan lines, this might bother you because the aqueduct does provide some shade. But if you're wanting shade, because there is no shade up there on deck 10, something that the classic ships do very well, but there is no canopy up there, so the aqueduct does provide some shade. It's not solid shade, like it is producing some shade, even though it looks like it probably won't, but it does. Since most families are down there by the pool, many people are not up on this area. There are 2 rows of lounge chairs. One row faces the pool deck. The other row, a lot of people turn their chairs around and it faces the ocean. So this is also great if one person in your party wants to look at the ocean and the other person in your party wants to look at the pool deck or Funnel Vision, you can sit next to each other and see both. Also, if you're facing the pool deck, if you're watching your kids down there, it's real easy to just turn around and look at the ocean. What else is great about deck 10, you ask? Well, on deck 9, if you notice, the whole deck by the pool, if you look on the sides of the ship, there are windows. You're enclosed, not much wind. But when you're on deck 10, as long as you're okay with wind, because it can get very windy, it's really nice because it's not as hot and it's breezy and it just feels like you're on the ocean, probably because you are on the ocean, but it's just so nice and relaxing. You get all the things at once. Cast members do walk around to take your drink order. I feel like it's more prominent on the Dream because the bar is closer on the Dream to this area, because on the Fantasy, they put in a splash pad, and on the Dream, the splash pad area is a bar, so it's easier for the people who work there to get up to you, whereas on the Fantasy, they have to kind of walk like around the splash pad and from the adult area of the pool. One negative thing about being up there is you're kind of far from food, but you can still get food. We get food from Cabanas and the pool deck all the time and just bring it up there. It's really easy. There's even trash cans right there by it so you can put your trash away. And then another thing is that the deck's really hot. So if your children are going back and forth from deck 9 to deck 10 to you, deck 10 has no water on it, so it gets very hot. When in one of my tips videos, I have a great story about how awesome of a parent I was, but we learned our lesson. So make sure you bring flip-flops when you go up on that deck because it is hot. Oh, I almost forgot to mention that another very positive thing about being up here is that people are not walking by you the whole time. Down on deck 9, people are going by you constantly, not just the people swimming or the people going on the slides, but that's the way you get from like the front to the back of the ship. That's the way you go to cabanas. That's the way you go to the ice cream machines, the Coke machines. Everyone is walking in front of you on deck 9, unless you're just like in the 20 chairs that are in the middle in front of the pool. But if you're trying to like be covered or in the shade or you don't get there in time, you're mostly going to be in an area where people are walking a lot and it's loud. Up on deck 10, nobody walks by you. People at deck 9 will like look up there to see if there's any seats. If there are, they'll come up and sit in them, but they're not like walking around deck 10. So it's more peaceful and secluded, and we love it. Like I said, you're not gonna sit there because that's my spot, but I don't need to, we covered that already. A big tremendous thank you for clicking on this video. I would suggest subscribing because my next video coming out is a highly requested video that you do not want to miss because you've told me you don't want to miss it because you ask me about it all the time. So subscribe so you get that notification. I'll see you next time, cruisers. Bye.